Salve and welcome back to Kingdom of Heaven, a Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play by me, Robert Doji Jr. And we're back. Back in the Kingdom of Jerusalem with Defender of the Holy Sepulchre here, King Baldwin. Oh, we gotta equip these. Heavy foot troops, 10%. Damage against religious enemies, plus 15%. St. Catherine. The ceremonial helmet worn by King Baldwin as he stormed the gates of Jerusalem in the name of God. I was 12. I'm a badass 12-year-old. Nail the True Cross. Plus 2 diplomacy, piety, prestige. Finger of St. Paul of Tarsus. Piety. Castle walls have been built in Nuba. I'll go to the castle town. Get our money up. Constant change noise. Barracks has been built in Acker. Next, I think we'll go for stables. Another revolt. This time, peasant revolt. He survived his infection. 7.5 thousand troops. We're gonna have about 9,500. So our reinforcements fill in. Chosen of Ashoka. To safeguard the teachings of Buddha, many have banded together to form a new holy order. They have named themselves the Chosen of Ashoka, after the great emperor of the same name. Guided by the leadership of a cunning warrior known as Sambhaji, the new order vowed to be the sword of any Buddhist ruler struggling against foreign conquerors and turn the tide of battle. As if such a rebel would save them. I wonder what it takes to found the Christian holy orders. They don't exist. We'll auto-stop plots. I still have a rash. Kind of random. Money is still being changed, and I don't know why. Is that our steward? You doing something? Being such an industrious ruler, you have not gone unnoticed by the population of Acker. By paying the county elders a personal visit, they would surely be inspired, and the peasants would feel particularly appreciated. A small donation would go a long way, of course. It's time for me to visit. Nice. Training ground's almost done in Mirabel. I think it's just an audio glitch. I don't know how else to describe that. Training grounds have been built in Mirabel. Go for the barracks and then the keep blast. That pretty much depletes our pot of money. History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his consequences in the East. I should devote more time to studying this. Student of strategy. We'll send our wife a gift. Make sure she likes us. Try to remedy our fertility problem with this rash and chaste. Great. Well, looks like the Seljuk, same the Conqueror, won his war against Georgia. King Bagrat V, the Mutilator. Despot Constantino's claim for Georgia. Wonder who that is. Despot of Thrace. Interesting. If that revolt wins, that would bring Georgia into the Byzantine Empire. They're both tributary states of Caliph Alaim, but they're at war with each other. The Caliph had to choose one side. That's funny. He's in 4 wars right now. This war is back and forth. Oh, nice. This war is back and forth. We might want to get in on this. We've got 2 years while he's got these health boons that are pretty much keeping him equal, all things considered. Saint in heaven, Blessed Malcolm was a true exemplar of the Christian faith, living a pious and moderate life. In a grand announcement, Pope Benedictus XI has decided to canonize Malcolm the Merciful. Many tales are told about the saint and the feats he did in life. Saint Malcolm was often bound by a dog, which was never seen eating, drinking, or interacting with anyone but Saint Malcolm. Stories go that Malcolm conversed with this creature from God and was told how to go through life as a virtuous, faithful man. It is a great honor for the honor of the blessed saint. May we all aspire to become as pious as him. Blessed be his name. Truly an inspiration to all of us. Talking dog. Strathclyde. Interesting. Benedictus the 11th has been he's been keeping he's muddy. He's been keeping busy, launching crusades, canonizing the first saint. He's like, I only get to be Pope once, I'm gonna make the most of it. Interesting, okay. I think the time to strike for Ultra Jourdain is now. He's currently revolting against his liege. If that conflict ends, our war will end too. It is scary doing a holy war for it, because nearby Sunni forces can join him. He could recruit the Fedayeen. He could get the Seljuk Turks in on it. And they're not fighting a war right now. That might be too much. On the one hand, it's a great opportunity. On the other hand, it's... We could go for the de jure claim. He wouldn't be able to call other people in. He's already fighting a big war. He's fighting 4 wars. I think that's the move. I think we'll go for the de jure claim on Safed. If we press it for her, probably make her nice and happy. Wouldn't matter much though, she's not long for this world. I think we'll do that. Muster the forces, 8,000 strong. Whatever was left of your rash is no longer visible, and the spot where it was is no longer itching or causing pain. I feel better. Had the medieval chickenpox. I was gonna say herpes, but that's an actual trait in the game, so we know it wasn't that. And I'm a chaste man, you know. I wouldn't do that. I think we have a siege leader, Eberhard. I'll get on one flank. We'll get my father, Bodwin, on the other. Father and son. Fighting to secure the Holy Land. Can't change the law for another 5 years. So all our tech starts out at 3. Cities and temples is 4. My liege. Nice. Which one? Economic advancements. Duke Andrea of Ascalon has declared Ascalonite Holy War for Ultra Jourdain on... Okay, nice. I was gonna... with just 3,000 troops. Bold. I respect the boldness, Andrea. Hell yeah. Now I feel like a bitch. My intense study of warfare has led to an increased understanding of tactics and strategy. Time for a good war. I am now a brilliant strategist. Perfect. So this is the army of Hussein, Fatimid revolt. That is not who we want to strike. We want to strike the army of the actual Fatimid Sultanate. I don't know where his forces are. Castle town has been built in Beit Nuba. We're going to save our money. Make sure we can fund the war effort. Seljuk revolt going on. Pretty sizable one. War against the tyranny of Saim the Conqueror. Oh my gosh, that changed. I'm going to restart the game after this episode. Okay, we've secured the county. We just got to find the actual Fatimid army. Reports have reached us that traders and travelers are being harassed by your raiders in your lands of Jerusalem. I'll let them continue if they share the loot. Absolutely not. Send my marshal to hunt them down. Ready my horse. I'll get rid of the scoundrel. Yeah, I feel like I kind of have that attitude. Nothing against Marshal Guillaume, but he's not exactly... Yeah, ready my horse. Where is he? Followers of Arjuna. The Hindu faith is one of the oldest religions in the world, yet nothing will last forever unless it is defended. Therefore, a great effort has been made to establish a new holy order. They call themselves the Followers of Arjuna. Led by a fearless warrior named Jaganpal, they swear to answer the call of all devoted followers of Brahma, to help them in their wars against the infidels and prove themselves worthy to the name of Arjuna. After the sunset, I managed to track down the raiders' encampment. Me and my men decide to enter the camp and approach their leader. Wait until midnight, sneak up on the guards. I'm trusting. Stubborn. I feel like I would enter the camp and approach their leader. As we enter the camp, we pass clusters of tents and campfires. While I can only see a small group of raiders, I can feel many eyes upon me. Approaching the center of the settlement, a silhouette, who I assume is the leader of the raiders, exists a large tent and greets me with a smirk. Fight the leader to shatter the band of raiders. 75% chance of gain 75 prestige. Caravan raiders will be removed from Jerusalem. Just trade value and trade route. 17% chance I get wounded. 8% chance I will be maimed. And I gain the trait severely wounded. Bribe the raiders to leave my land. Diplomatically explain why they can't harass travelers. They're gonna have to take our chances with the duel. It worked. Nice. I wonder, when it says trade income, that must be because of this. Maybe that's what the noise is. The Silk Road stop here. Trade post. This is owned by me. Interesting. Retinue size, monthly prestige, technology spread rate, small mercenary garrison. Yeah, let's do that. We have one here too? Yeah, owned by the Count of Jaffa. Okay. Okay, that's the actual Fatimid Sultanate. Let's get up there. And I'll get the defensive bonus in the desert. he's been deposed. The revolt is over. And he's only got 9,000 troops. How's your war going? 47%. Oh, your other war ended. So this is the Emir of Damascus. So I think if we attack these troops, it'll help for the war effort as well. Gotta move him down here to Jaffa. I think it's Jaffa. I don't think it's Jaffa. Pretty sure it's Jaffa. Walking alone in the battlements late one night, you suddenly see a shining white shape appear in the sky above you. It seems to be moving towards you, or maybe away. There's a strange sound in the air too, like a whispering. What's going on? The Virgin has appeared to me, and I've been blessed. Strange how clouds and wind can play tricks on one's mind. I think this guy's gotta be zealous. He's a literal Crusader King called the Sword of Jesus. Monthly piety and martial and church opinion. That didn't really do much for us. Stables have been built in Hebron. I think we'll stand on our troops for now. That army returns, we'll pick them back up. Stables have been built in Ramallah. Yeah, Casus Belli is no longer valid. After many months studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great, you have acquired many fascinating insights and gained new wisdom in military matters. You realize the art of war might be well worth studying. I shall be a master of strategy. Gotta get my wife pregnant. Once again, on laugh. Killing it. Excellent. Can't move him again until November. His educator, he's got... Stables have been built in Acker. He's got about 10,000 troops. We'll have a little over 10 when all is said and done. So she has plus 10% fertility. For a total of -5. My sister is bedridden. Fatimids are moving on Safed again. My studies and training have taught me the general tactics of flanks and center, but I can hardly master everything. Battlefield terrain master is excellent for defending. Direct leader, I feel like matches this guy's he's a zealous, stubborn Crusader King. I feel like he wants to lead the center of the army. Get my father. A new realm. Khan Kugel of Pereseshen has decided to abandon nomadic life and settle down the Pereseshen with his followers, making it a new homeland for the Pencheneg people. Interesting. My liege, the people of Rome. More economy points. Oh, so this is set. Okay. Pencheneg people have settled in Hungary. Their Tengri faith. I wonder how long until he's converted. He's stuck in the middle of 2 power players, so. Jewish. What's going on over here? Kagan Kundesik of Itil. Hazars. An adventurer. That's cool. Wonder what he's going to be up to. Huh. He's trying to take Abyssinia. Luckily, Miaphysite Okay, so the king of Nubia is also a Miaphysite Christian. So if we can push south, maybe one day take the kingdom of Egypt, I think that'll fulfill Prester John achievement. Nice, nice. Now get back here. Peak Halius. My lord, the people of Roma. Military points that time. My studies and training have taught me the general tactics and flanks. Center can hardly master everything. Battlefield terrain master is very good. For defensive battles especially. I think we'll go for that one. Oh, he's marching on Jerusalem? Oh, hell no. Army of Captain Taib. $6,000 strong. He's going to Madaba. And he'll let us get there first and still, okay. Humbert is a defender, get him in there. Bodwin is also a defender, get him in there. Choke point coming in clutch. Nice. Sheikh Wahid of Druze was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Perfect. And that does it. Enforce demands. Stand down our levies. Revoke the county of Mafid for 50 prestige. This will lure Sheikh Murad's opinion of you by 60 and others by... Do we not have the religious law? No, we do not. Well, in 3 years, I know what's happening. He has the dragon amulet. Well, in 3 years, I know what we're doing. Keeper of the Swans. Bishop of Jerusalem's already at 100. We'll make this... Make the Duchess of Galilee. As far as commanders go, we'll make the Duke of Ascalon one of them. The Venetian. I wonder what cheaper Crusader states means. I wonder if that means like forming them cheaper to like form one during a crusade when you capture like a nearby duchy or something. Maybe that costs gold or prestige. Yeah, if we get a crusade targeting Egypt, we gotta be on that stuff. Like white on rice. I think we'll do training grounds here. And we gotta do castle towns and beat Nuba. Gotta get our wife pregnant too. Can't change that for another 2 years. Should have gone for lustful. See the state of the world. England Normandy the long way. Now it looks like Henry's starting to consolidate France a little bit more every time I look. Anglo-Saxon England, old and strong. Swedes are attacking the Danes. My sister's of age, and the revolting Byzantines want to marry her. No. I will marry her off to a better alliance. Thank you, though. Let's see. Who would want to marry my sister? He's 10. I wonder if he would... Nope, too far away. Okay, what about this guy? King of Croatia. No, what? What does political concerns even mean? Is everybody afraid of getting stuck in an alliance with me? Is that what that is? %48% in favor of this guy. He's only 1. He wouldn't accept it. Marco. Dang. Okay, Marco. Mesopotamian Holy War for Armenia. Georgia was looking pretty solid there for a minute, but I don't know how long for this world they are. Maybe the King of Swabia wants to marry her? Nope. Oh, Pisa lost its North African holdings. Hooray! Fate smiles upon me. My wife Petrina is pregnant. Excellent. It's all coming together. Duke of Slavonia, Duke of Nabatea, Duke of Etelkos, Duke of Tripoli, Duke of Hesse. Duke of Tripoli might not be a bad idea. He survives to actually be the Duke of Tripoli. I think we will. Yeah. We'll do that one. Barracks have been built in Mirabel, which means keep is the only thing we have left. Okay. So that's good. We got a marriage with our neighbor here. I don't think he'll be making many offensive wars. So if we form an alliance, probably be mostly a defensive one if I had to guess. We'll save that. I could scarcely believe it possible, but the pregnancy has made my wife Pecno look even more beautiful than she already was. Whenever we are in the same room, I can hardly take my eyes off her. Better make a move, quickly. She is with child. I should not look at her this way. I think I'll stick with that one. It's in line with our chaste nature. Respect for her pregnancy, you know. Even if she does have that pregnancy glow. I think someone just finished great work. Dear King Budwin of Jerusalem, during your wife's recent visit to Jeddah, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. I suggest a non-aggression pact between us for the near future, and we will welcome any visitors from your realm with open arms. Yeah, sure. Peasant revolt leader with a sympathy for other religions. He's a pretty cool guy. That's not, no, Mecca and Medina are north, okay. I was gonna say, that'd be a crazy pull for a peasant leader take over Mecca or Medina. I think it's funny his name is Basileus. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Pechena's husband, it is my duty to provide her with the support she needs. I'll have some maids dispatched. Get her all the gossip she wants. At age 9, your acquaintance King Dobrogost of Poland was murdered on the orders of Pechena Piast? Bruh. Wife, what the... You could have run that by me. Jeez. So, who the hell was this? King Dobrogost of Poland was murdered on my wife's orders. So my brother-in-law's son, her nephew, she had her nephew killed. So now, the Queen of Poland and Croatia might be united? What the hell? If the current queen dies, her child is the king of Croatia. My wife, I wonder how far down the line she is. It's just crazy. Like, my wife's like 6th in line of succession. It's just crazy for her to think. Huh. Okay. Got some issues. Pregnant wife just killing her nephew. Familial kinslayer now. Okay, well, with that random development, I'll cut this episode. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.